For more on this, we're joined by Jed Rabena. He's an associate fellow at the Philippine Council for Foreign Relations. Thank you so much for being with us on the program today. Now, these drills send a strong message, indeed, to Beijing, especially at a time when tensions are running high.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. I think there's three major reasons why this year's Balikatan is very important. This Balikatan is nothing new. It happens every year. It's a major activity between the Philippines and the US as allies. But this year is very important because number one, it happens in the wake of China-US tensions over Taiwan. Second is that it also comes at a time when there is heightened tensions between the Philippines and China over the South China Sea. And third, it happens on the watch of a president who is seen to be leaning towards Washington, unlike that of his predecessor, who was seen to be very China friendly. And also, this year's activity highlights is different because of the scale of its activity. There is said to be 17,000 Philippines and American soldiers that are involved. So this is unprecedented.
What does this expansion tell us about the relationship between the U.S. and the Philippines and the message that they're trying to convey?
Well, they're sending a message that despite threats, they come together because of they have a common challenge, and that there is this commitment from both allies, given that they want to strengthen their interoperability, joint and combined trainings, among other things. So this is a message of commitment towards each other as allies amidst common challenges and shared threats.
Do you think that China will respond? And if you do think they will respond, what would it look like?
Uh, the Chinese have been opposed to these sort of activities between the Philippines and the U.S. And they could respond by, they could play hardball in the South China Sea. They could intensify their presence there. They could install they could put military assets over there, and they could have military exercises. So there's a range of options for them to decide from in responding to these actions of the Philippines and the U.S.
All right, Jed Rabena, thank you so much for joining us here on TRT World and sharing that information with us.